It's Chippy. We're at the Tech Lounge at CeBIT 2014. Lots happening here. Bloggers are blogging. People are serving fantastic coffee. And the guys from mobilegeeks.de.com are doing some podcasting and some live streaming. Actually, that's Nicole just getting ready for a stream at the moment. Meanwhile, I have the possibility to check out a couple of new Windows 8 tablets that I haven't really got up close with yet. This over here, the WT4, which is the Asus, not the WT4, the W4, the Acer W4, which I'm going to test. I think next week I'm getting that. And this one, which I'm having a little bit of a closer look at, and that's the Thinkpad 8. Now you see that I've actually done some tests here. We've got Cinebench, which is a good indication of CPU power here. 1.32 is very interestingly as powerful as the Lenovo Yoga 11S, the Ivory Bridge version with the low-end Core i3 Y series processor. So we're seeing now crossover on these tablets with the Bay Trail T quad cores and the Y series last generation. Really useful CPU power, and that 1.32 is a little bit more than you'll see on the other tablets as well, which are around 1.0 because they run the 1.3 to 1.8 gigahertz variant of this. This has the Z3770 in it, which is the 1.8 to or 1.6 to 2.4 gigahertz turbo CPU. So really nice points. The OpenGL 6.17, not that usable in terms of gaming performance. What I also want to do is just show you the disk speeds on this, which are really quite good. Now, so this is an unencrypted disk, and we're seeing sequential read speeds of 165 megabytes a second. That's the highest I've seen on a Windows 8 tablet using the Bay Trail platform, and the Bay Trail platform, you need to note, has eMMC storage connected with it, not the traditional sort of SATA-based storage. So some of the speeds are a bit lower, but that's a great one. And the write speed, 4K write speed of 14 megabytes per second, there is also really, really useful. 12 on the read. So a couple of just other things about the device. I just want to compare it side by side with the Venue 8 Pro, and you'll see it's slightly longer. Now, because it's also a few grams heavier in this tablet mode, you do certainly feel a significant weight disadvantage compared to the Venue 8 Pro. It's not huge, and if you're in landscape mode, you probably won't notice that much, I don't think, but certainly when you're holding it like that, you do notice it a fair bit. Screen, obviously fantastic. There's a slight creamy tint to it. You can't see it on this video, but when you side by side with some of the high-end Android tablets, the Nexus 7 for example, there's a slight creamy tint to it. Colors are pretty good though, so all the colors are there. That's not a problem. The other things we should note then are that this has a USB 3 output there. So for those of you that are thinking of using this as a sort of mobile PC on a docking station, USB 3 docking stations will work with that quite nicely. You've also got the option of 128 gigabytes of storage on this. I should mention the resolution is 1920 by 1200, so you've got a 16:10 screen ratio there. So we've turned it over, just having a look at the back. It's totally messy. We've been messing around with it quite a while. All of us here are interested in this product. 8 megapixel camera with LED flash is kind of significant, I guess, from the rear. Stereo speakers at the bottom. So there's a bit of comparison of the two, which I think are really top tablets, top 8-inch tablets right now. The Dell Venue 8 Pro and the Lenovo Thinkpad 8. Thanks to tabletblog.de, by the way, for letting us have a closer look at these. Tabletblog.de, German blog about tablets. Andres is the guy that's running that and doing a great job, so thanks for lending us these devices. Comparisons between the two then, obviously a price differential here, I think 50 to 100 euros, very depending on where you are in the world, is the ThinkPad 8 worth it over the Venue 8 Pro. Now this is a lighter device, it's a cheaper device, and it's got a digitizer. This one, a more powerful device, a bigger device with a much higher resolution screen, USB 3 port out, and the option of 128 gig SSD. So it really depends on what you want from your tablet. I really do like the Venue 8 Pro as a home tablet, but I think for those that might be going on the road to do a little bit more work, the ThinkPad 8 is well worth the extra money, as long as you don't want a digitizer layer on the Venue 8 Pro. Obviously, we've talked about that on umcportal.com and sort of highlighted the issues, which are slightly improved with the new pen. I've spoken to a number of people now that have used the new pen. They say it is slightly to a lot improved, but still not the sort of tablet you want for sketching. It's very much an annotation or a fine point control digitizer rather than painting digitizer. Putting next to the Acer W4, obviously the W4 is really focused as a consumer tablet. It is slightly thicker, slightly heavier. It does have quite a big battery in this Acer W4, and the screen is quite nice as well. But it's not really a direct competitor to the ThinkPad 8. It's more in the Dell Venue 8 Pro class of Windows 8 tablets. So that's it. That's a look at 3 tablets there, focusing on the Lenovo Thinkpad 8. Thanks to Intel for hosting us here in the blog hooter at CeBIT 2014, where there's lots happening. Tech Lounge is something being run by Mogog by Geeks.de. Nicole Scooter doing interviews there. Check them out, and check out all the other videos from CeBIT 2014 and all the other bloggers that are here.